expect much, but we're going to talk about Lego products and Pokemon. Netflix has some troubles. We're going to just dig into that a little bit. How about the games Crimson Desert? How about that? The Division has some updates coming, and how about some top money actors? All that and a little bit more on this episode of 500.
According to Wikipedia, a nerd is a person seen as overly intellectual, obsessive, introverted, or lacking social skills. Many so-called nerds are described as being shy, quirky, pedantic, and unattractive. We're here to prove Wikipedia right.
Oh, look who they let in.
This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. If it's fantasy, sci-fi, gaming, movies, interviews, we're talking about it. We're talking about it. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, and here's your host, Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike.
Welcome to Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Episode number 500, Game God. Can you believe it? I don't know. I think we deserve a round of applause for that. I think. But,
let's get the crowd involved.
Yeah, I don't want to do that right now because it's. You know what? I'll just give us a ding. How about that?
There you go. Hey, that's a 500 ding too. I know the difference. That's a different ding than before.
Yeah. I don't know. I know people. I know we wanted something big for 500, but Magic Mike ruined all that when he left. So. I'm just saying, he did.
All right. He didn't. He took it all with him. Took his ball and left the park.
Yeah, he's like, I'm picking my ball up. I'm going home.
Yes.
So he did.
Like, oh, okay. Right.
I do it.
I got next.
Where do I put my quarter? Hey, did you see that new Doomsday trailer? By the way, you saw that?
Oh man, I love it. You're gonna start with that right away.
Yeah, well, of course. Yeah, of course.
I did see it. It snuck out. I think it came out today.
Yeah.
It came out in the theaters last week, and it's just official on YouTube today. Let's put it that way.
Well, it's so it shows the Wakandas, the Wakandian nation. No, not the nation. There's a couple of Black Panthers and Baka, and I don't know who else it shows from Wakanda, but
I think it was just them two, and then Avatar was there.
Fantastic Four, Avatar, yeah, or as MCU calls him, what do they call him?
Namor.
Oh, Namor. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't figure out his name.
Namor.
Aquaman.
Namor and his peoples.
Yeah, it looked like Avatar.
It did look like Avatar.
It did. I didn't understand. I mean, I understand it, but I was like, it looks like Avatar. And then it showed Fantastic Four. It showed Ben Grimm up there shaking hands
from Yancey between Brown and
yeah.
It's like, that's pretty funny.
If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's the new thing. Did it get you any more hyped for Doomsday?
I actually thought that was a weird combination. I take that back. It's a weird combination because on the MCU, the screen, you haven't seen them together, right? But if you read the comic books, right, Wakanda's, Namor, they have history, right? Namor has history with Sue Storm from Fantastic Four. They have some kind of side story there. Yeah. But seeing it on this trailer together, I was like, it didn't give me the feel. I still stick with Thor. Thor's trailer gave me the best feel.
Yeah, Thor's is.
Now I will tell you, the Russo brothers put out a post today on Instagram, on the gram, like the young ones say.
Yeah.
And they basically said, paraphrasing, but they basically said, these are not trailers. These are not parts of the movie. They're clues.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they said.
If that is true, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, that they purposely, after they left this trailer out, they purposely said it. They went out there and said, and I'm like I said, I'm paraphrasing. They said it much cooler than I said it, but it says these are not trailers. These are not.
I think you say some pretty cool stuff.
Oh, I appreciate you. Trailers. These are not trailers. These are not parts of the movie. These are clues. And they mean something. Like there's a story. Like something's coming around. So when you think about it in and out, it can be all marketing, right? It can just be so people can think about and figure out where maybe it's nothing, maybe it's something, right? But I will tell you, I trust the Russo brothers to put something together really good, right? So they're the same people who did the Infinity Gauntlet series, the Infinity War series. So I'm excited. I don't want to put too much thought into it though.
Okay.
I'm
Well, you're spending
okay.
a lot of time on it. You've obviously put a lot of thought into it because I haven't been able to say much about it at all.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say my last piece then, because I'm done thinking about it, is I just want to see the movie. Let's just wait. Let's get the movie now. Super Bowl is going to be a commercial.
Avoid all other commercials if a trailer.
No, I'm not. No, not at
you're
all. I want to see them all. But
okay, all right.
Super Bowl is the next one.
All right, well let's move on then. I'm excited to see Doomsday when it's officially out. Let's move into something cooler. Legos. How about some Lego?
Oh man. Oh, that reminds me. I have a show and tell.
Oh, you do? Oh, you didn't show me that.
Yes. So I'll show it here for the people who are watching.
Okay.
Right? You describe it because you describe it better than me.
Well,
but
yeah.
I finally put it
I
together.
remember this. This is the Lego Nike collab, and it has the Nike shoe, and it has the basketball, and it says dunk. Oh, wow. Is that lighting up or is it just?
No, it's just reflecting.
Okay, I was like, that's pretty cool.
So it has the dunk
that spins around there on the top. That's cool.
So that opens up. The heel opens up. The front opens up. So it has little compartments to put things.
Right.
It has the logo. Actually, this was actually one of the. It was an easy build, right? It wasn't a lot of pieces. The shoe does come off of it, so you can see the shoe separately.
Okay, all right.
But I actually had fun doing this one. This one was really cool because it's unique, it's different. I have a shelf for it. I'm gonna put it up, but it does take me to this topic here. They announced today, Lego announced their collaboration with Pokemon.
Okay,
this is huge, right? Because Pokemon in itself they have a following. No matter what, people buying Pokemon stuff. And on February 27th, there is 5 new sets coming out for Lego. The first one is an Eevee. So if you know Pokemon's an Eevee, right? It's 526 pieces. 587 pieces. I'm sorry, that's going to be like $60. They're releasing a Pokemon. A Pikachu with a Pokeball. Okay, 2,000 pieces.
I like that. How many?
This is going to sell pieces.
Say it one more time.
So this one's
a little delay. I apologize for anybody listening to this audio or watching us, but a little delay. And you were cutting out just in there. Did you say 2,000 pieces?
2,000 pieces.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah, 13 inches tall, 15 inches wide.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's Pikachu leaping out of the ball.
I like that.
So that's pretty cool.
I'd like that.
And then the last one, the big boy of the group, 6,838 pieces. It is the trio, the original trio from Pokemon Yellow, Green, and Yellow, Red, and Blue.
Yeah.
It is Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. All 3 of them together in a pose. Really cool looking. It comes in a box. $6.99.
Yeah. Wow, it's even more. I thought they might come down on the price a little bit.
No, I'm surprised they didn't go up.
Wow.
Yeah. So all those February 27th, and when you buy that one, by the way, when you see it, if you see the pictures of it, it is a really nice size, 20 inches tall, 21 inches wide, right? On the 3 set here. And when you buy it, you get a gift with purchase unique to only this set. Is that you get the you know how you get badges in Pokemon every time you take you get a case with badges and Legos of the Kanto region, which is pretty cool for the Pokemon fans out there. So guess what, Moose?
What?
You see it? You see the picture? I know you pulled it up, right?
Yeah, I pulled it up, and that's really nice. If you guys haven't seen this, that's really cool. The Pikachu and the ball. I love him leaping out. That's pretty cool. But the other one's so
and there's another one. There's the mini Pokemon Center. I didn't spend no time with that. That's whatever. But I got my next big project coming up February 27th. I think I might have to get this bad boy. I think I'm gonna have to get it. This is a collector's piece, right? It,
Oh,
it, it
sure,
is
yeah.
you gotta get it, and you know it's gonna sell out.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna sell out.
Well,
Like
the
I'd buy this before
yeah,
I buy the Death Star.
really?
Yeah,
It
so
looks
the
pretty
new Death
cool.
Star,
I
not
gotta
the.
tell you, the Pikachu and the Pokeball looks really cool. It's pre-order right now, and the Eevee is pre-order right now too. So
Mhm. So the Eevee's okay for me. I think that's
it's
pretty
okay.
standard.
Yeah, yeah. But the
It's
other
pretty
one,
typical for it.
Pikachu is
Moves. It moves. The tail moves. The head moves.
sure.
Right. So I'm like, it's okay. Now
Yeah,
you know what? Think. Follow me on this one, Moose, because I know we covered it last week with the smart brick. Right.
yeah,
So imagine they release this Pikachu, and it has the brick that goes Pika
yeah.
Pikachu.
That would be great.
Like, oh
Yeah,
my goodness, forget about it.
yeah,
Forget about it.
yeah. It's likely that
So,
it could happen. Yeah,
yep. Or it says Pikachu, I choose you, and it makes the
yeah.
sound when the ball opens up.
Right, right. That would be great. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that.
So,
Hey,
I want
that's
to
really
be
cool.
the very best.
I don't have I just I've got to make room, and I know that you are in the same spot at this point, but you're gonna make a lot of room for some Legos because they are just coming out with some fantastic Lego collaborations. And I wish I could get my hands on one of the Star Trek ones with the Enterprise, but
It's still sold out.
I
It's
know
still sold out.
you got to pay for it and pay somebody extra money for it. Hey, get
Moose.
this. Speaking of cool stuff found, how about the game? So there's a couple of updates coming out, and I want to talk something about them. And the Division, I love the Division. No, you and I played the Division. We played Division
Oh yes,
1,
the first one.
yeah. 2, a little bit of 2.
Yep.
Which was cool, by the way. They had the black. What it was the black zone, wasn't it? Is that what it was called?
Yeah. The dark zone was it the dark zone?
something like that. Yeah.
Mhm. The contamination areas.
I
Yep.
love that. I love that. Well, what they're doing an update to the Division, and that's something I'll get to that in a minute. But Crimson Desert, have you heard about this game coming out?
No. I know when we were in the green room, we were talking about it, and I pulled it up, and I was like, wow. I read. So I read when you told me, but go ahead and you tell me.
So the Crimson Desert game is going to be an open world game, and it's supposed to be larger than. And I've got a note here. I got to look, but it's supposed to be larger than Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, just so you know.
That's a big game. That's a big game.
That's right. Let me see here.
Needs to be in the show notes.
I've got to get the open world of Crimson Desert is massive, at least 2 times the size of Skyrim, and larger than Red Dead, 2 times, and larger than Red Dead Redemption 2. So
wow,
that is going to be interesting. And looking at the game, it looks like it was done. It's it looks like what would you call this? Lord of the Rings meets I don't know.
The shot I see here looks like a canyon / desert ish.
Yeah, but there's dragons that fly around. There's medieval swords and shields.
I see that as well.
Stuff.
Like big armor pieces.
Orc type stuff. But then you have like flying machines. So you got some other stuff up in there. Yeah. So it there's kind of a crossover, steampunkish almost machines. But as a large world, open world, I'm excited about it. Like, so here's cool to me because those are time suckers. We know what they.
That's exactly where I was going with it, Moose. Yeah. So I love open world games.
Yeah.
I hate open world games, right? But it's not the hate you think it's the hate like I don't have enough time.
Yeah.
Right. I get in these games like Red Dead Redemption 2, amazing game. Never beat it. Beat it. Right. I think I've done a large amount of side quests, and I'm like, oh, let me just ride my horse over this. Oh, that's nice. What's this? I'm exploring some place that nothing to do with nothing. Right. Next thing you know, 6 hours pass by. I'm like, I haven't done a thing. Yeah. So that's what I don't like about them. Right. Is that they're so open that I get ADHD. I just don't know where I'm going. I'm just doing everything.
That's the beauty of the game, though, is that it's so open, and that's what I love about it. Is that you're not
Is it
limited
multiplayer?
to, one story. You know,
Is it multiplayer? Tell me it's multiplayer.
of course it's going to be multiplayer. I haven't read that much about it. It is available on PS5, Xbox, Steam.
Is it out already?
What?
It's
No,
out
March,
already?
March 19th. March
Oh,
19th.
I was about to say we got to go. We got to go.
I know.
Man.
I know.
Listen, you bring this game up, and I know you got another game to talk about, but you bring this game up, and I think about myself. I'm like, there's not a lot of games out these days that make me want to run and turn the system back on, right? Like, and so when I see this and the games that it's compared to, I'm like, oh man, it's nice,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
And
it
so
does.
I
And it
need
looks
something
good.
like that.
Yeah, and if you look at any of the shots from it and things like that, and it's obviously the game is done. Now they're just in production of really kind of tying up the bows and getting the packaging together with how they want to sell it. But it looks great. I just think it's awesome. I'm excited about open world games that are twice the size of Skyrim. Like that excites me.
You Moose, I just figured it out. I know why this looks familiar. There's a game called Black Desert online, right? Same people who made it, same type of graphics, but it is an MMO online, really massive. And I'm like, okay, now this makes sense because that game looked amazing as well.
Well, speaking of amazing, the Division. I enjoyed the Division. You enjoyed the Division, but what they're coming out with is they're coming out with a mode to Division 2 before, because there's been talk, of course, of the Division 3, when it's going to come. But this Division 2 mode is a realism mode.
Realism.
Yeah. So what does
One
that
shot,
mean?
you're done?
God? One shot down.
No way. I was joking. That's serious?
That's exactly what it is.
Wow, that's hardcore. I can't do it.
I'm good. I'm fine with that, as long as you can't cheat. Because I
Well,
don't want you to be able to cheat, because I'm going to die if you cheat.
well, you're good with that because you used to play Call of Duty with no radars and stuff like that.
Right. Like no WAVs, like or UAVs, no
little radar on the top right
radar
corner
on
so
the
you can
top
see where
right,
they're at.
no motion detection, like nothing. I love that. I like to be stealthful, but that's the thing, is that then the game does then you have to be stealthful. You just can't run through the dark zone thinking you're just going to take everybody out. You really have to be stealthful.
You got to listen for footsteps and sounds.
Right. Hey, you remember in Apex? You remember this when we would play Apex when it first came out, and you could hear like caustic coffin. You remember that?
Yep.
But he doesn't do that anymore.
No way. They took it away?
Yeah, they took that out a long time ago.
Wow.
I mean, I miss those type of things. And you remember when PlayStation? Remember when SOCOM came out, and you got close to another team?
You can hear them.
You could hear them talk.
Yes.
I miss
Proximity
days
chat.
like that. Yeah, the proximity. Yes.
Yes. Rainbow Six was like that too, by the way.
Yeah. Whatever happened to? I mean, they don't do that in games like that anymore. I mean, they probably do a PC. I don't know.
No, I think they don't anymore because I think that the games these days feel like they just want to be run and gun.
Yeah.
It's just an in and out, and it's like turn and burn.
Yeah.
And I the days of having a matchup like okay, I remember Ghost Recon days when we played Ghost Recon.
Yes.
Like, hey, I'm gonna throw something over there to distract them, and I'm gonna flank them from this side, right?
Right.
I remember where the 4v4 on Ghost Recon, right? And you'd be down. Moose, last guy. Moose was the infiltrator. He'd go in there. He's solo. He don't need no help. I was always the guy looking at the stealth, the drones, spotting, and all that's a sniping from far. And he'd be the last person, and he's in the center of the map. Now, anybody knows that's the worst spot you want to be. It's in the center of the map. But he would buckle down on a house, put proximity or C4 mines over here, jump on a ledge from the top because they don't look up when they come in. They're just coming straight in.
And he's in the corner. I know he's in the corner.
Exactly. And I can't tell you, people, for all those who don't know, I can't tell you how many games I've watched where he's taking on 3 or 4 people on his own and won.
Yeah, man. Once you get a strategy going, once you get okay, this is I miss that about games. Rainbow Six was great for that. When you go back to like Vegas and these were just classic and just it generates a lot of memories for me. And I miss that. So with the Division update, I'm like, one shot kills, like stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I love that because now you have to think. Now you just can't, like I said, you can't go rolling out there and the run and gun like you're talking about, because that's exactly what it's built on. A lot of these games.
Well, Division, I think Division 2, what turned me away from Division 2 was bosses that were just bullet sponges, right? When you just sitting there and putting in clip after clip after clip, and you're like, man, I barely put a dent in this guy.
Right.
And I don't like to play games like that. I don't like to play that type of game that way, right? It's got a real realistic feel. It was in New York City, real firearms.
Yeah, you could see the streets, and this is this building here. That it was great. I love that.
Then to sit there and a dude with 6 layers of clothes and some metal plates chew up a light machine gun, like five barrels of bullets, and still is only half energy. I'm like, wow, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's true.
So they got an update. I did catch something in passing. It's an anniversary, right? I think it's like how long it's been? What is it? 10 years?
Is it 10 years from the first division, I think?
Oh man, that's a long time. 10
years. Think about that for a minute. How much time has passed with that game, God? That's crazy.
And by the way, you put that game on right now, still holds up with the best of them.
Yeah,
graphics wise.
And by the way, the storyline was good. I mean, the storyline was great.
Yes, absolutely was a great game. The detail, the dogs in the background when they walk with stray dogs in the street.
Yeah, I love that. Right, the footprints in the snow. Oh man.
Yeah, listen, you're ready to pop it in right now. Get an update. Yeah, I love that game, and we don't get enough of games like that. We don't get enough games like that.
Well,
and 10 years later, it's still on. People are still playing.
I've known you to, I want to talk about the podcast just for a moment, because 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, we started this podcast. And by the way, if we released every episode that we actually have, we would probably be closer to 560 or something like that, I think.
You think so? I was thinking about 600.
550, 560. Close. That's close. But
I mean, we had 2-hour episodes.
I mean, that's true. It might be closer to 6 than 550, but nevertheless, we're trying to be careful. And here we are at 500. And I just want to thank everybody for listening. If you've listened for a long time, thank you for being consistent with us. And if you're a new listener, or if you just joined not that long ago, and you like what you see, we appreciate that too. Because it's a journey to get to 500. There's not many podcasts out there that have made it to 500 for sure. So
no, we're in the Joe Rogan at numbers here.
there's some good numbers for 500, and we want to thank all. We've had many sponsors throughout the time. We've had many listeners come and go, but for those that have hung in there and enjoyed it, we do appreciate that. That's important.
I don't look as young as I used to.
No, you don't. You don't. Neither do I.
That's what 500 episodes do to you.
I started out with a small goatee, and now I've got a full-on beard. I mean, believe that.
That's right. Same hairstyle, though. Same hairstyle.
Is it, though, really? Is it?
Same hairstyle. A little pushback, Or maybe you added a line. Yep, you added the line there.
There you go.
And no Just for Men.
No Just for Men in my hair, ever.
No? You serious?
Not in
the hair. I like how you say it, not in my hair.
Not in my hair. That's exactly what I said. You got that right. Hey, but thanks for listening to the podcast. We'll continue on here about halfway through, maybe a little more in today's episode. 500 feels like we should be doing something special. But we got something special next week too. We'll be talking about one of the books from bitmapbooks.com. It's a controller book. We won't talk about it now. We'll get to it next week. It was going to be on a pre-game, a pre-Christmas show, but it just didn't. Time, permissions, scheduling, it was just a mess. So we'll get it on next episode. All right, Game God. You said that Netflix had some troubles in this new Paramount. I don't know. You tell me. Tell me what you've learned.
All right. So we all know that Netflix put a bid in to get the Warner Brothers deal, right?
Yeah.
So that deal is not done yet, right?
Yeah.
And we know that. No, Paramount said, you know what? I want a piece of this action, and they made a bid. So just to give you some recap here, Netflix offered 82.7 billion
Yep.
for Warner Brothers.
Right.
Paramount came back in, and it was a combination of cash and stock, just so you know.
And then Paramount was offered like 106 billion.
108.7 billion.
Yeah.
Right?
But it included some other streaming pieces, but
it did have more, but it was all cash.
Billion more dollars. That's a lot.
Yeah. All cash, right? So Warner Brothers went back and said, you know what, we're going to take Netflix deal.
Right.
Right. And all of us were scratching our heads like, wait a minute.
Yes.
How's that make sense?
Right.
So guess what? Paramount said, we're going to file a lawsuit.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. So the lawsuit says they seek disclosure of financial details behind Warner Brothers' decision to favor Netflix's offer over theirs. That the Paramount argues investors deserve full transparency before its tender offer expires on January 21st.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea for them. I mean, they must have a good lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you would win.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe just disclosure of why would they choose $20 billion less? Because that doesn't make much sense.
It doesn't. And it says, and most analysts say that it's not going to stop the deal if they want to go through with it, but it can stall them, right? It can slow them down, right? And if that Warner Brothers, it says that if they want Warner Brothers bad enough, raise the bid, right? But it's just not, it doesn't, the math doesn't math, the money doesn't money, whatever you want to say. So I thought this was interesting to see that Paramount didn't just say, you know what, okay, you outbid us, we're going to just go away. No. I want to know why. What do we not know that makes this offer better?
Right. And you know what? That's a great question because I couldn't figure it out why they would choose Netflix over Paramount. I really couldn't figure it out.
So I got one more thing to add to that. Because of that, now Netflix is talking about changing their deal to be cash and stock to be all cash. So it's funny how this is all unraveling right now.
Now it's see. So there might have been some other people getting paid through some stocks that so maybe some kickback somewhere to something.
That's what I'm saying. Cash is king. So why would we want anything but it? I thought that was very interesting.
Well,
it's very interesting.
That is funny. That's funny. Speaking of money though, there's a new list out of top actors in Hollywood and who's making the most money. Has it changed over the course of the last year and a half, 2 years?
I would say
still at the top is the question.
The Rock is not at the top.
Okay.
So the list has changed, and I would probably say that they just changed positions, but we're going to run through it. So number 10, The Rock.
Really? From 1 to 10?
Yeah. 11.46 billion.
Hey, by the way, that makes sense though. It really does. Okay.
I mean, make it make sense, Moose. Make it make sense.
Well, it makes sense because a lot of the movies you see him in, I see it. I'm like, do you have a different character you could play, please?
Yeah. I mean, Fast and the Furious, Moana, Jumanji, those were his big movies, Yeah. All right. Number 9, Chris Evans.
Really?
Yep. Chris Evans, just slightly more, 11.48.
Is this like total take?
Total grossing. Yeah.
Oh, total grossing movies?
Yeah. Top 10 grossing actors from the box office.
Okay.
So number 9 is Chris Evans. Number 8, Vin Diesel.
I wouldn't have guessed.
At 12 billion. Obviously the Fast but I think what pushed him over the edge was the Guardians of the Galaxy with Groot.
Because he's in that, right? Yeah. That makes sense.
We forget about that. You remember him in Fast and the Furious. You forget he did Groot. He does Groot.
Right.
Chris Hemsworth, number 7, 12.2.
Yeah, this is all Marvel now. Now to see all these people in the top guy there is going to be Marvel too.
Okay. Number 6, Tom Cruise, 12.7 billion.
Wow.
Right? I can't.
So Mission Impossible and Top Gun.
Did the Mission Impossible did all that?
Yeah.
Yep. That's all I can think of. The top is Pratt.
Yeah. Pratt. Okay.
So, Number
Oh,
4,
keep going.
RDJ.
Oh, really?
Number 4, RDJ.
Wow. I
Yeah,
would have guessed number 1 at this
14.3
rate.
billion. At
Okay.
this point, right? You would think, man, how the numbers have changed. Okay,
Right.
top 3. Okay,
Okay.
number 3, Samuel L. Jackson, 14.6 billion.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
Top 2, number 2, Scarlett Johansson, 15.4
Oh,
billion.
she's just come on. Now this is now we're getting silly because it just so happens that she does a 30-second clip in a film, and you can't call that as a collective
What?
money.
But listen, she's been in obviously the Jurassic Park franchise with Jurassic World Rebirth. She's done the Avengers and Iron Man and Jungle Book movies, and she's been in a lot of stuff. For 15.4 billion.
All right, keep going. The number 1, Matt Damon.
If you would only wish. Zoe Saldana, 15.4.
Again, this is not fair. This is not fair comparison.
Well, okay, so let me just tell you some of the things she's played. She was in Star Trek franchise.
Right.
She was in the Guardian of the Galaxy movies.
And Star Trek, yeah.
Yep. She was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
She was in all the Avatars.
She's Gamora and Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah.
And she was in all the Avatars, which have all Ash.
See, that's ridiculous. See, that's how the winner gets. This is cheating. See, this is like to play in the Division 2 in realism mode, right? Hardcore. This is cheating, and that's why I can't win.
I can't believe because I only know this because I read this from this, right? That Avatar Fire and Ash globally is over $1 billion.
I don't believe that.
How is that even possible?
I don't believe it.
There's no way that movie's making that much money when it's the same stuff. Like there's nothing different.
Yeah, there's nothing different. I haven't seen anything different.
Like for a movie to make that much money, right? You would think that we would want to go see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to go see it. Like I have no desire to see it.
Right.
Like I don't even remember how the second one.
Right.
How the second one was.
Right. I couldn't tell you the first one.
Fire and Ash. Yeah. No, I do know the first one because I'm like, oh, I remember the scene where the jellyfishes fly down from the rainforest.
Yeah, but you don't. I couldn't tell you how it ended.
No, I couldn't tell you that. I'm just right now. I'm looking at. I'm trying to pull up as we talk. It just box office take, and it's crazy the amount of money this movie has made since the 5-day release. This past weekend, 21 million. I mean, this is like I think this is the second or the third weekend that it's been out. I think what is the difference is that worldwide there's much more star power worldwide. Like they're making more money worldwide. Like there's no way that this is local.
Yeah,
domestic, I should say.
Well, I got news for you. Still not in my top. It doesn't even take my top, 10. It doesn't even rank in the top 10 at all. But probably not even the top 15.
Not even the first one.
Not even the first one.
Wow. I do remember the first one where I saw it at. I was the first time I saw it on IMAX theater.
Do you remember where you saw Indiana Jones?
Nah.
Oh, give me a break. Okay, now you know what? That's for you. On episode 500, that's ridiculous.
Hey, I know you got it on one of those buttons.
I got it on one of these buttons, but I got to tell you, it's been so long since I played that soundbite. I cannot remember which.
Well, that's a good thing. I don't get it much anymore. I used to get it all the time.
Ever since Magic Mike left.
He took the sound effects with him.
He took the sound effects. Took the board.
Oh my goodness! Hey, as a matter of fact, I don't see the red box outside the studio anymore. Did he take the red box?
I hit this button here, but I'm afraid we get a copyright strike, and then
don't even know what's on there.
I didn't know what's on there. Yeah, I think it's Mario. I think. Let's see.
There you go.
Yeah, see.
There you go. Cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off.
You're gonna get us.
Let's see. You get one of those. Take it down. Take it down.
Oh,
yeah, so you don't like the list, is what I'm hearing. Don't like the list.
The list is phony.
Hey, I told you we should have went with the other list of stuff I had here.
No, you should have. You should have gone with that. 500 episodes, Game God. You should have gone with something else. You
would have thought I would have known by now what I should have just made an executive.
Know better. Hey, is there anything that you'd like to see to reach
Unbelievable.
episode 1000, or what would you like to change this coming, the next 500 episodes? What would you like to change?
Wow, I love how you prompted this before we got on, so I don't have no time to think about it. Appreciate that. That's what the green room is for. You would think 500 episodes later,
you're a professional. You should be able to do this. Come on.
You know what I would want to see by episode 1000? Game God with good internet.
That would be phenomenal.
Listen, if I had the best internet out of the group here, that's worth 1,000 episodes.
Let me just say this real fast. We did a speed test before we were in the green room. We're doing a speed test prior to coming online and talking to everybody live. And the speed was, I think, up was down was like 360 wireless, right? You were like 360.
Yeah.
And up was like 300. I mean, it was, I was about the same, and I still see some kind of lag and jitter this whole podcast. It's ridiculous.
I'm telling you that it's a conspiracy.
Yes, it is.
It's the same thing as the top 10 list that I just gave you.
Same people put it together for sure. Unbelievable.
For sure they did.
Hey, listen, Game God and I'm going to speak for Game God because he's not allowed to talk in an outro because we would be here for another 5 minutes if he starts talking. Hey, thanks everybody for listening. We do appreciate every single time you join us and have fun with us. And we hope you continue to do so. We'll continue to push these podcasts out as best we can. And we do it again next week. Again, we're going to be talking about a book, games, and controllers for games. That and so much more coming up next week. Thanks for joining us, guys. 500. Let's do it again.
I was just leaving.
Nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert.
You've been listening to Podcast for Sci-Fi with Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike. Nerds have more fun. If it's anything sci-fi, we're talking about it. We had fun, and we hope you did too. We have to split, but we'll be back soon. In the meantime, hit us up at podcast4sci-fi.com. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Come to life.